Hey guys, Constance here from Cosmopolitan Cornbread. So, Mr. Smith and I spent the morning signing papers until I thought our pens were going to run out of ink. Oh, I got a new mug. Look at this, isn't this pretty? Look at that. So I had, this is hot. I had a lot of comments on the green mug that I had in my Friday video. People wanted to know where I got it. I ordered that from a lady named Nanette, and she has an Etsy shop, and I put a link under the Friday video for her shop. I have ordered, this is now my 4th mug from her. She is another one of my favorite artists, pottery artists. Y'all know I am a pottery fanatic. I love my pottery, especially coffee mugs in particular. And so I had been hoping I would see one that kind of looked like a sunflower, because while I love lilacs, I'd have to say sunflowers have definitely become my favorite. And that kind of looks like a sunflower right there. So if you are curious about where I got these from, check out the Friday video. So the reason that Mr. Smith and I were signing papers is because we refinanced our home. Now, we bought our place about 4.5 years ago, and we are very intentional about paying more than we're required to so that we can pay off our mortgage much faster than expected. And while we did get a really good interest rate at the time, because we have good credit, we've worked very, very hard on that, interest rates have dropped. And while we had a really good interest rate to begin with, now we've got a super good interest rate. So very excited. We did all the closing paperwork this morning on that, and it'll be finished in a couple of days. So very exciting. So while we refinanced and we'll have a much lower official payment than what we did before, we're going to keep paying the same that we've been paying, and we're going to end up paying it off in almost half the time. So very excited about that. And you know, additionally, who knows what's going to happen in this world? And if something happens, then at the very least the required payment is much lower, and if something awful happens, then it won't be quite as hard to make our payment. You know what I mean? Have to think about those things. Swap hands here. So yes, that was our morning, and I actually had a couple announcements to make. First of all, social media. So a couple weeks ago I mentioned in a video that I had deleted my personal Facebook page, and that I had set up a new one just to run the Cosmopolitan Cornbread page. Well, I went ahead and reactivated my original account, and I'll tell you why. I am the historian of sorts of the family. I research family trees, and I find all the information, and I digitize all the old photos. And with Mama passing away, I realized that a lot of the photos that I had digitized were on my Facebook account. And I thought, you know, the Smith side of the family, Mr. Smith's family, probably going to want those photos. So I still am not a fan of Facebook. I still don't plan on doing much with it other than sharing what's up. But Yes, it's there. Facebook's the devil, just saying. But speaking of social media, I do also have a MeWe account and I have a Parler account. As someone who does online stuff for a living, I've been a blogger forever. Anytime there's a new social media platform, I will join it just in case it takes off and starts really getting used. That way I've got my username that I want before anybody else can grab it. So I do have the Parler account, which is Cosmopolitan Cornbread. And then over on MeWe, I have my personal account that I set up as Cosmopolitan Cornbread, but I also did go ahead and launch a public page, which is also by the name of Cosmopolitan Cornbread. I will change my personal account to my name before too long, but if you are trying out the alternative social media platforms, you can find me over there, and I have a link to those underneath this video if you are watching on YouTube. Or if you are watching this on my website, you can find those links at the very bottom of the page in the footer. So now I have another really fun announcement, and I'm so excited about this, you guys. Now, many of you know that I often do collaborations with other channels, and I was invited to participate in another collaboration, and this one's with a lot of channels, and I'm out here in the woods, so I don't have the list with me, so I will put it right here, a running tally of all of the fantastic channels that are going to be participating in this collaboration. Now, this entire collaboration is all canning. So there's going to be traditional canning, pressure canning, some steam canning. I know for sure there will be some steam canning. And so I'm so excited. I have seen the recipes that several of the channels are planning on making, and it is going to be awesome, you guys. So for the entire month of January, starting January 1st, all the way through the end of the month, every single day, there will be a new video from one of those channels. And here's the kicker. There's also a giveaway that's going to be happening. Now, this giveaway is for a Presto 23-quart pressure canner. And that is the exact same canner that I learned how to pressure can in. I have used it for years and years and years. So it is a fantastic canner. Now, the giveaway is open to people with a mailing address in the United States, unfortunately, because pressure canners are really heavy, and so it has to be limited to that. But in order to enter, here's what you have to do. You've just got to watch all the videos and leave a comment, because one of the videos, we don't know which, I don't know, nobody knows, the video will be selected, and then a random comment from that video will be selected, and that will be the winner of the Presto 23-quart canner giveaway. So awesome. I cannot wait to see what everybody is going to be canning and seeing how other people have their setup. You know, I love to can, and my life has been a little crazy the past few weeks, and I haven't had a chance to do it. However, I will be this coming week, because I just got a whole bunch of apples from Asia Standard. I just ordered from them for the very first time. Pretty happy with what I got, and I got a lot of apples. So I am going to be canning some apple pie filling, and I don't know what else, because I've got 40 pounds of apples. So we'll just have to see what I decide upon, and I will share what it is I make with all of you. All right, so I'm going to head back up to the house and get dinner going. I am making one of Mr. Smith's favorites, one of my favorites that I grew up eating, Hungarian goulash. And the meat sauce takes a little while to cook, So I need to get that started here momentarily. I know it looks really late. It is super, super overcast. It's actually early afternoon right now. But you wouldn't know it to look at my surroundings. So that is the plan. Now, before I wrap this up, be sure to go and visit all of the channels that are participating in the collaboration, which I realized I never told you what it's called. It's called Canuary. So be sure to visit all of the channels. I will link them down below. If you are not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe to all the channels so you do not miss a video. And you definitely want to make sure you watch them all, leave a comment so that you don't miss an opportunity to enter the giveaway. Now look, even if you don't need a canner, you probably know somebody who does. So that is it for today. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will talk to y'all next time.